it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a Cut to You design team project today. So a couple of us are doing some Halloween items. I don't really do a lot of Halloween, but I definitely have been scrapbooking my nieces and nephews, and they are little and they do Halloween. So that works out perfect. I am going to use 2 cut files from the shop today. The one you see that I am using right now, or cutting apart actually, is the Trick or Treat cut file. And then I also have the Jack-o'-lantern cut file over to the left. So the Trick or Treat cut file comes with the title plus a large spider web. And my nephew was a pumpkin for Halloween last year. And so the spider web, yes, because it's Halloween, could totally work. But my thought is that instead of the O of the spider web, I am going to use the jack-o'-lantern as my O. So I cut them out on white cardstock, and I'm going to put them on a black background so that they pop. So I am going to go off screen and back my cut files. So the jack-o'-lantern I back in an orange with a gray and white stripe, and then black for the eyes, nose, and mouth. And then for the R, I decided it was like the perfect size to fit the 4x6 photo of my nephew. So I went ahead and did that. And then I backed the trick and the treat in some orange glitter cardstock. And funny enough, when I was making this, I realized that when I made his brother's album and I did the Halloween layout, I used the spooky season cut file, and I put his picture in the little ghosts, and I used the glitter cardstock as well. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know that they'll notice that there is similarity in supplies in their albums or not, but I thought it was really cute. So it is also 30 days of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and it's day 4 here in the United States when this goes live. So I decided to actually see if I could somehow use the sketch. So you can see the sketch up there in the left upper hand corner, and it was created by Miss Carrie. And so you can see that in the sketch, it has a couple of papers down the right hand side. So I went ahead and did those. And then the title is kind of in the middle. Well, my title is very large, so it's definitely in the middle. Now, I didn't put my photos over to the left-hand side. Originally, I thought maybe I was going to make the pumpkin the size of the photo, and I was actually going to put the photo in the pumpkin, which would give you that idea in the sketch. But the pumpkin was so cute and my photo fit so perfectly in the R. So I decided not to do that. But you can see in the sketch there are 2 tags over to that left-hand side. So I went ahead and put 2 tags behind the pumpkin there, and both the pumpkin and my photo are popped up on some fun foam for a little extra dimension. So in the sketch there are there's no ribbon in those tags. Those are like empty tag holes. So I don't actually know how to make ribbon in a sketch anyway. So but I am going to take this leftover black and white, it's kind of creamy actually, kind of plaid piece that I've had sitting on my desk. I am really trying to work through kind of all my extra random pieces that I have. And I'm going to put those through the tags. Now, I did need a little extra something, I felt like, so I took a white Uniball Signo pen and did a doodly border on 3 sides. I didn't feel like I needed it on the other side because that is where those layers are. So I have been kind of loving putting the ribbon through my tag holes and not doing like a knot, but I want them to stay. And I have been liking taking these little zots and putting them on the top of that ribbon and gluing it down. I've really kind of been liking that. So the green tag I actually made out of a pocket card. And so I used my hole reinforcer punch to add a little hole of reinforcer, and it's the same pattern paper that's over on the right. So I really wanted to get some green on this layout. So I had thought about doing the stem green, but I really liked that lined paper. And so I felt like the green tag was going to bring it in. And then I have that kind of green flourish that I'm going to put over there by my photo. So there's a little more green on the layout. Now I pulled all of my Halloween stuff, which is not very much, but just enough. And I found these rub-ons, and this says jack-o'-lantern in orange. Now, even in person, you really can't see it, but that's okay. I thought it was a good idea. So I decided I'm going to do a little journaling block here. It says October 31st, but then I think the issue is that it's cream and everything else is very white. So I found this chipboard piece that says, "You're my pumpkin," and I thought, oh no, I need that. Like, that's just absolutely perfect. So for a couple of finishing touches, I am going to, from that same chipboard sheet, I am going to grab a little moon and a couple of stars, and I'm going to scatter those about. And then I also have a sticker sheet, and I'm also going to pull a couple of stars from that sticker sheet as well. And then one tiny word sticker that says "Aw." So I went ahead and put that on that "You're my pumpkin" chipboard piece. And I think that is going to do it for this layout. So make sure you check out the shop. I will have a link to both these cut files for you if you do Halloween or if you just need a pumpkin because he's so cute. And then I will also have the playlist for 30 days of sketches as well as the information for Miss Carrie. So that is going to do it for my layout today. I love how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed this process. And that's going to do it for me today. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.